Oh, hello. I'm just sitting here trying to break some things before I leave here. You know, in the year and a half that I've been at KREX, I have learned a lot here. I mean, we've gone from green to blue, from fuchsia to... I don't exactly know what this combination color is, but, you know, the essence of KREX, the feeling here at KREX is something special and something uniquely different to each person. Now, people have been seeing me film this thing for the past couple of months now. Actually, I started this whole process, I guess that was back in January. And my goal was to figure out, one, to have Penn quit stepping on my mic cord, and two, to figure out what is, one, the essence of KREX, and two, what is special about KREX. But before we can do any of that, before we can glare upon the Mesa State show and think about all two viewers that watched that show, before we can wonder why we started here in the first place, we have to see what first impressions are. So what my goal here today is, first, let's see what people's first impressions were at KREX, and then I'll be back here in just a while. Of course, let's start at the beginning. Welcome to KREX News West, Western Slope News, KREG through KREY, and any other damn letters you can think of. We walk towards the building, and the anticipation grows. Now for the lock combination, a combination that hasn't been changed in more than 30 years. I, of course, have problems with it and can't get inside. But Einstein finally figures it out. Success. We have entered KREX. Now down the alley, past the bathrooms, and behold, the newsroom. All of us have been here. What were your first impressions?
Nicole Trainers thought I was working with the sales department. So, that's actually not a joke. She's like, oh, okay, you know, you can just wait upstairs for Harvey Hutchinson. You know, he'll be with you about your account later on.
I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get killed. I'm gonna get like a car bomb. I'm gonna get into my car the first day of work and boom! They all hate me. They all like this other guy. But
I said, hi, I'm Charlene Chadwick. You must be Jamie Muro. I just want you to know, I hate this fucking place. That was our introduction.
First impressions of KREX. When I first got here, I thought to myself, what am I getting myself into? That's exactly what I thought.
that was the first thing?
That was the first thing. I thought, it's very brown in here.
Are you lost, dazed, and confused, maybe? Well, perhaps then, to understand these people's first impressions and others that we just didn't talk to, you need a guided tour. We give you KREX Sports Director, Penn Holderness.
So you ask yourself, what is it that makes KREX so special? Well, first of all, we have Studio B. As you can see right now, it's being used for the Mesa State show, home of the Mavericks. And by the way, we are the Mesa State leader on the Western Slope News network of stations. This is Alan Lapter, our new weekend anchor. Now, the great thing about this studio, you can see its roominess, but really the special thing is it's built so shoddily you can go up the stairs and into the sales office whenever you like. Of course, Al Mara's up there. He's the person who never gives me a raise. Over in this direction, we have the Mesa State, we have the KREX studios. Right here sits Dan Shadwell, who most of us know from the Crazy About a Ford Truck commercials. These particular things right here, this is for wiping off the amazing amount of makeup that Dan wears after the show. Dave Hamblin over here, we also use this to bounce off of his unbelievably gelled hair, which he sprays nightly. Okay, this phone book right here is used for this seat on the weekends when Alan Lapter comes in to anchor. He's an excellent person. He ad-libs a lot of his stuff, much like his mentor, Ron Cipolla. We're going to meet Wayne over here. Your mother. Well, there's Wayne. He said your mother. Let's take a look into the regular part of the newsroom. First of all, something of an old adage, an old story from KREX. In this building, in this room right here, the audio booth, we had a black cat for several hours where Brooke Present was taking care of it in this corner right here as part of our Friday the 13th promotion. This, of course, is a reel-to-reel. It was the only thing we could find that is more prehistoric than most of our editing equipment. Let's move into the normal part of the station. And as you can see, watch your step. We're very careful here at KREX not to build up extra levels of radon or any accidents. Moving down here, this is Brooke Present, our fine weekday reporter. She is right now filling out what's called a Chiron segment, where we tell the people.
Trying to concentrate. So
Enough said. Let's get out of here. Mike is sometimes stingy and ornery right before the news show. This is Jim. He's ripping scripts. Jim is our producer. He's done a fine job. Jim's been here for
3.5 years, Penn.
3.5 years. That's a long time, Jim. Why do you stay on?
The pay.
The pay is excellent. Thank you, Jim. Of course, Dan is also busy right now, so we're going to move over here to the assignment board. Where, as you see, AC, that stands for Andy Kramer, JPM, that's James Patrick Muro, Bart, of course, that probably didn't get rolled on. Brooke does the bottom. I'm just kidding. Bart does a great job. Well, let's move on. There's George Foreman. George Foreman eats a lot of food. He eats almost as much food as Dan eats, which is a tremendous amount, especially at Bocaza, and that's where we're going to take you next, of course, to Bocaza to show you where we eat most of our dinners at KREX. Is there anything else I need? Oh, and here's Brooke once again coming back into the newsroom. Jamie, one of the most intriguing parts about this area is how messy the sports department is. As you can see, there are papers all over the place. These things are hardly folded. Nothing's really filed. These are all supposed to be filed away rosters, but of course we don't do that here because we are lazy. Over here, Alan Lapter, where he should be working, but of course, Jamie, Alan only works about 30 minutes a day, and then he starts doing whatever he wants to, so thank you for your approval. This is Alan in college. He got that medal for sitting around and doing nothing, and he got that medal for not editing his packages on time. This is the Denver Broncos media. This is Nicole Trainor's father, who was very infidelity oriented and actually is the only person who's making me look like a wholesome guy right now. Moving on over here. This is a shirt that's been sitting at my desk for almost 3 months now. These are the ties that I haven't brought back to my house yet because my floor is so messy. I'm afraid, they'll get messed up all over the place. Oh, and we have to end the tour with the most important part of the sports department. Jamie, can you tell me why this is the most important part of the sports department?
It means getting out of here.
That's absolutely right.
Oh, I don't know about you, but this isn't going as well as I thought it was going to go. First impressions weren't as positive as I was hoping. So I guess what we're going to look at now is... Does this turn you on, Shar? What I want to look at now is what the essence of KREX is, and we're going to get inside people's minds to see what this place is really all about.
You look like a little fag.
Super!
Honestly, there are goods and bads to everything, but like I was kind of joking around, you can make more money at McDonald's, but money's not supposed to get in the way of your dreams, right? So, and it's true.
Hey!
Total and utter panic, constant mortal fear of my own mortality, not knowing exactly what was going to happen, whether it was going to be the live truck that would break down, or let's say one of the edit bays would eat my tape.
KREX producer Jim Daly, what do you think?
Grand Junction, I'm Charlene Chadwick for KREX Western Slow News. The Maryland benefiting non-profit.
We'll check back with Jim just a little bit later.
The essence of KREX is broken equipment, bad attitudes.
There's a theme going on with this.
Bad hairdos.
Bad hairdos.
But in my own opinion, KREX, great people, shitty equipment, lifelong friends.
Well, it's called covering your ass. Management is covering their ass constantly and using poor folks like us as scapegoats, and I just think it's pathetic.
Sage, hi Sage. Say hi. We're not supposed to be here. It's an EPA problem, I'm sure, but nobody will know. We won't tell. What was your question?
Oh, it doesn't smell good. It's eau de toilette, probably. Eau de... That's what the French would call it. It's akin to trying to keep a sinking boat afloat.
Comparisons between Mesa County Jail and KREX.
Mesa County Jail had more rec time. And my wife sent me here too.
Yeah, the essence of KREX, I would say, is its perhaps disturbing similarity to Dante's Inferno, with the aroma of rotting flesh permeating every fiber of our collective being.
Meaning? I'm not a talent. I don't do this stuff.
What's the meaning?
I don't like it.
We've already discussed first impressions of KREX. We've discussed the essence of KREX, but a lot of it has been a little negative. Melanie, what's wrong with the prompter? So I guess what we have to investigate now is what is so special about this place? What what makes it tick that people want to stay here for as long as they do, aside from the fact that our resume tapes look like Harvey's ass. So now we go into the fact of what is special about this special place. You know the essence of it. What's
Special about KREX, it's the old man's junkyard heaven. That's what it is. Old man's junkyard heaven.
Wait, man, what is special about KREX?
Working with you on a daily basis, Jamie.
It's definitely not the high-tech equipment. It's definitely not the great wages and benefits, but there's definitely some people here worth working with.
I don't know if this is a recruiting video, but if it is, this is the place to be. And of course, tomorrow when we find out that the high radon count in my body has prohibited me from ever having children, we'll have just one more good reason. I can have free promiscuous sex for the rest of my life.
The people are awesome. I mean, that's what's like 99% of your happiness is. It's so nice to be in a place where so many people are motivated and like what they're doing.
50 years from now, you'll say KREX was...
God, there's...
Me. Tuda. Jamie, get over here and blow me.
But mostly, actually, we have a really good team attitude. We have the best team attitude in town.
What's special about KREX?
Charlene.
I think it might be Jamie's high-pitched voice. Oh, look at me, I'm Jamie. That just sends me over there.
All right. Yell at them before.
I have banged on this equipment. What are you talking about? I bang on it as well as you do, and I say the fuck word as well as you do, too.
What's special? You want to know what's special? The people here. It's not upper management. It's not the engineers. It's not the news director. It's people like Jamie Muro and Sage. Just kidding.
What's special about this, Mr. Shadwell?
You're welcome.
Special, you mean like as in challenged or disabled or something like that? Special, yeah. In a lot of respects, it's very special. It's a process whereby people are meeting head-on their daily handicaps, their crippled ability. It really is. It's kind of like the Nike thing, really. It's just do it. And then do it again, and do it the third or fourth or fifth time, because the first few times it didn't work at all because none of the equipment was running properly, as you'll probably see when you try to replay this tape.
What's special about KREX, I think, are the people. You have to have a good sense of humor to last in this place, or else you will not have your sanity at all. You have to be able to laugh when you spent 5 hours on a story and have it be dead because of equipment failure. You have to be able to laugh at that, because if you don't, you're gone. You can't survive here at all.
Poor sense of smell helps, too.
What is special about this place? Broken toilet seats. Oh, thank you. That's just right in my eyes. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Broken toilet seats, bad air, radon gas, no refrigerator, a coffee pot that's never been cleaned. There's a lot of special things about this place, not up into including the love we all have for each other here at KREX as far as camaraderie goes. And we should film one of those fights later on this evening.
What is special about KREX? I would say what is special about this station is the huge number of people who were apparently recruited from special education classes, I think is what's special about KREX.
Okay, special or not, I don't know. But the one common denominator here at KREX is we do have a pretty good time.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the
All in all, a very nice hello. That's a different way to look at the weather, I guess. All right, here we go.
So make the best.
Let's get settled in the control room, and we're gonna figure out that a lady is falling into the water. So that's what happens, Dan. When tapes sometimes get out of order. Golfers falling in water, when baseball video is supposed to come on.
Eat it. We're not paying you to eat, Bob.
So take the photographs and still frames in your mind.
Hello, Mommy.
Hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos
I'm not a rookie anymore.
and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's
Overwhelmingly, the recall initiative was defeated.
Yeah, one of the store golfers is, she's heading away. She's leaving. I'm sitting on this short chair. That's
Oh, you
why.
are, I see.
Send your cards care of Mesa County Prison.
Excuse me. Population boom has city officials wondering how to keep them from turning.
No, I heard you don't allow albinos on the Virginia Beach.
Cut it out.
You come to brush your teeth.
This is great last night.
There they are.
Why would anybody leave? I mean, it's perfect here. What more could you want?
Working conditions?
Working conditions. God, you're getting picky again. I mean, in this department, they always want more and more and more. They want more money. They want better working conditions. They want equipment that works. You're not going to find that anywhere. This is the best place you could ever want to be.
So we're fools to leave.
You're not forced to leave. You'll leave.
Fools to leave.
Fools to leave, yes, but you'll come back. Mark my words.
Jamie, are you gonna leave?
Well, yeah, I guess I am leaving. It's been time after, I guess, almost 18 months of working at KREX. It's time to pack the bags and go out east to Virginia. But, you know, something I just remembered, you hear people say, well, you have too much money. You have too many cars. You have too much of this. You have too much of that. But you never hear anyone say, you know, you have too many friends. And I think that's pretty much the point here at KREX is the friendships that you made that are worth keeping. So here's my vow. I hope to keep in contact with you as best as I can. I don't want to lose touch with this place, believe it or not. I want to thank you guys for indulging me, putting up with my crap. You guys are the best. And I'll see you soon. Thanks, guys. I love and I miss you. And if you're ever looking to party with someone, come on up to Roanoke, Virginia. I'll see you there. See you guys. Ooh, neat effect, huh?